Hi, I'm Renee Hobbs,
I'm Frank Romanelli. Hi.
and we're just a few days out after the Summer Institute in Digital Literacy, and already we are missing you.
For
And
sure. Definitely.
so Frank and I thought we would share a little bit about how we stay connected during the school year. So what are we going to show them, Frank?
If you could do a screen share, I'd like to see sources that we collaborate on and that we meet on and that we share. So thank you. So the first thing is our Facebook page, which is the most public of all, and we welcome you to join that if you're on Facebook and to contribute anything you want, anytime that has to do with the things we talked about last week in the Summer Institute and ongoing digital and media literacy opportunities and experiences. We have a lot of fun with that throughout the year.
I really am happy to welcome the new members who just joined this Facebook group. As you get to know each other better, this is a place where we ask questions and where we provide answers, and we share cool stuff that we learned. What else do we want to show them, Frank?
Let's show them our digiURI Twitter chat, which I know we talked about a lot over the course of the week, but that stays active. As you can see, have contributed since the week. Ongoing, Amanda we will all continue to contribute to that. Occasionally, we even put together a little chat around the hashtag. But most importantly, I think it gives us the opportunity to share resources in a space that's professionally public to most of us.
Yeah, nice.
We also have a Twitter group.
Mm-hmm.
Want to show them that?
Yeah, here it is. So you can subscribe to this group or unsubscribe to this group. There's already 154 members. And that's kind of where you find out where participants of the Summer Institute continue their online learning, right?
Definitely. And we'll see opportunities there for everything from online live webinars to in-person live webinars, PDs, and things like that. So it's just good stuff.
Of course, the people that we know in our network also belong to lots of other networks as well. So this is a great way to grow the talented people who are part of our larger community.
Yeah.
What about the photos?
Please please, anything, when you have any publications that you come across, any reading that you do, please share the links with us there. That's really where I get to do so much of my learning. But yeah, the photos. Let's see. So
aren't they beautiful?
They are. Throughout the course of the week, we were uploading stuff like crazy, and we'd like to keep that going. So the 2018 Summer Institute photo page on Google has been a wonderful resource, and I've already gone back and looked at it a few times, grabbed some photos here and there to share with friends and colleagues outside of the week to let them know what we were doing.
Hey, Frank, is it okay if people share photos here that they use them in their own professional work and use them to illustrate their digital literacy learning? Is that okay?
Absolutely. I think we should. The more we do that, the more we're sharing about the Institute and promoting what we did and what we learned and encouraging others to come and do the same.
Cool. All right. So how about if I stop sharing my screen and you can share your screen with me, and then I'll talk about some of my favorite ways to stay connected during the year.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. So Amanda Murphy and Stephanie Branson created this wonderful blog post where basically participants of the Summer Institute share what they've done since coming back. It's sort of like where we see leadership blossoming. Because people are sharing their what I did when I finished the Summer Institute. If you'd like to contribute a blog post, usually they're about 300 or 500 words, but boy, there's a lot of good storytelling here about teaching beyond the digital divide and doing design studio back home in the classroom. So it's a pretty powerful tool for reflection and increases your visibility as a digital literacy leader.
And can I just say that's an awfully good looking picture up top too?
I totally agree. I totally agree. Although that looks like it might be 2017
Nope.
crowd, but we'll make sure we update that for you 2018 folks.
All right.
We've got a big community now of over 600 people, so a lot of readers to this blog.
Cool.
Okay, what else are we going to look at? Oh, of course, those of you who are taking the grad class, you are interacting with me through the CITL classroom. And you can also here ask questions and share ideas. This is where you're completing your graduate work. And this is also going to be open throughout the year for sharing. I was really pleased to see that Troy put his argument in the real world template here, so that if you want to try to use that or adapt that for your own use, there it is. That's kind of cool.
Great. Cool.
What else do we want to show them?
Well, we have our reading list, Renee. You want to tell us about that a little bit?
Oh, wasn't that a magical experience, sitting around that table and seeing all of those authors and ideas and people who are passionate about them? This list got started by the 2018 participants, and we're really kind of imagining that it continued to grow. This is like crowdsourcing stuff that we think people who are interested in digital literacy should be reading. And I think it's going to inspire a book club, right?
I think so. That would be really cool to have a digital book club. That'll be great for me. I'd love.
Well, one thing, Frank, you know that we've been.
Do you? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So tell us about the webinars and online learning that the Media Education Lab hosts in the fall and spring semesters.
So throughout the year, we have really, really fascinating webinars. We have guest presenters that come in. Some of us do presenting. I've presented in a couple of them. I've attended many of them. And I got to tell you, it's just really enriching to share with my professional colleagues in this way. A lot of people that I've been in the Institute with and people that I haven't been in the Institute with who've come along, other educators, just to share and learn with us. So it really opens up the community, I think. And hopefully we'll be having, maybe some of you have ideas of webinars that you'd like to do and share, and we can invite you to do that here.
One of the things that I like is that even if you can't attend the actual webinar in the late afternoon usually on a Monday afternoon, they're all recorded. So you can actually watch them and get the resources from them just by clicking on the link after the webinar has concluded. But I can see that the digiURI book club is shown as being scheduled for fall.
Very cool.
Leadership from Samantha and Michael. So we're really pleased about what the fall semester may cook up. If you have an idea for a cool webinar that you'd like to lead, we welcome your suggestions and ideas, because we like to showcase our digiURI community in these programs.
So Renee, out of this community has spawned some great ideas and activities and opportunities. Do you want to mention any of those? Want to start with this upcoming opportunity?
Absolutely. Of course, under leadership of Carolyn Fortuna, we are delighted to be hosting the Northeast Regional Media Literacy Conference on Saturday, November 10th. This is a great opportunity to gather with about 100 people from all across the Northeast to learn more about media literacy and to see examples of model lessons and learn about the latest research. And this is going to be a great conference, and it's going to be right there in PAF Auditorium. So, what a great way to reconnect to our digiURI friends.
It'll feel like a homecoming, right?
Absolutely. So
also here in Rhode Island, this is very exciting to me, what you and Pam and the others have been doing and what I've had an opportunity to contribute to. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the site that you're putting together?
So I think the state of Rhode Island recently passed a law urging the Rhode Island Department of Education to consider including media literacy in the general education plan. We basically spent a year talking to educators from across the state about what that means and what it would look like. And we'd like you to join us by showing your support for media literacy in Rhode Island, and also to read about some of the inspiring work that's happening in our state. And if you're not from Rhode Island, we want you to join Media Literacy Now and start a similar movement in your own state. Yeah. So there you go. We end with some activism.
Cool. And just to mention, all of these links that we've been talking about are here on our Summer Institute Digital Literacy website under participants. So everything that we mentioned in this opportunity today, you can see here under participants, right?
That's so great. So we are looking forward to continuing our learning with you guys during the months and years ahead. We know you're probably relaxing now at the summer vacation in full swing, but we look forward to learning from you. So why is that, Frank? Why do we love learning from them?
Because we all learn from each other, Renee.
That's the way it is. All right. Thanks for participating in this webinar, Frank.
Thank you. Thanks for doing this with me.
Cool. All right. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.